Good morning. It's a class we do end of the February 27, and it will be the class about stretch the back of the leg, the outer hips, the outward rotation of the hips, things like this. So we'll remember all actions in SuptaPadang II, Ardha Chandrasana, and so on. Yeah, let's go to the child pose. Let's go to the child pose, because actually child pose also can be a great hip stretch if you make it so. So let's feel what happens to us when we have legs together, Vajrasana, knees together, ankles together. Don't collapse your ankles. Actually, watch out when your ankles out, the hips are out, so bring them in. See this compactness, and then stretch yourself forward. If your head is really struggling to be in the air, it's quite difficult to bring it to the floor. You can use the height, but we won't stay long, so don't be super concerned. Just keep reaching yourself out. And imagine someone is pulling your groins still back. So see this connection between how arms are moving forward, ribs moving forward, but the hips are going back, toes stretching back, outer ankles coming in. And then inhale, come up a little bit and take your knees further to the side. So now I have gap between my knees, knee close to the mat, edge of the mat, but not too wide yet. We'll do wider position a bit later. And again, remember outer ankles. By bringing them in, you make them stronger. Maybe they become a bit tired, that's all right. And then stretch yourself again forward. Be careful with pressing your diaphragm to the floor. Press your top shoulder blades to the floor, but elbows coming up, forearms coming up, and actually diaphragm and floating ribs coming up too as well. So see, it's not like you're completely losing everything down. There is certain resistance in the areas that don't allow you just to like ploof on the ground. Yeah, what you want to touch is actually look forward at your fingers. And again, resist with your bottom ribs up. Try to press down the shoulder blades. If you feel your neck is stuck, maybe release the head a bit down. But in a way, when you move your neck up and you look a bit forward, then you feel better shoulder blade moving in. Elbows still up, bottom ribs still up. And then release the head. Walk forward again with your armpits, lengthen the body up. Lengthen the body away. And then we come up again and we change the last variation. We take the knees wider than the mat. In a way, it's a little bit dangerous and people start hanging more on their belly and protrude this area. Try not to have it. Yeah, again, keep your abdomen lifting up, bottom ribs lifting up, shoulder blades coming down. Again, outer ankles in. And stretch your groins back, arms forward, arms forward. So this is slightly awkward. We don't do it often, but it also helps to understand the problematic in the dorsal spine. So lift it up. Maybe even try to bring the chest to the floor and reach the buttock away. Okay, that's enough of that preparation. So walk your hands closer to you. Again, bring your knees closer. Bring yourself forward on knees and hands. We come up to our first downward facing dog. So tuck your toes under. Go up and back. Press yourself away. People with stiffer legs, I invite you to be a bit playful. Maybe start with bent legs. If you don't need it, you just try to open the legs to the maximum and see that the pose is not about actually ripping your legs or overstretching your shoulders. It's about stretching your spine. So see how the connection between arms and legs going towards the spine. What can you do with it? Let's a little bit help our back leg to stretch. Bend your left leg a little bit, and right leg, try to bring the heel to the floor. So you see my leg is bent. This one is to the ground. Bring your calf muscle down, open the ankle tendon, feel the stretch there, but lift this frontal thigh, right side, and press it back. See that maybe you kind of now get the idea why I tell you that movement of the thigh helps to open the back. Try to feel that this area have some idea now when the leg is so well stretching. Okay, change the side. So now right leg is bent. Left heel, please try to bring to the floor. If only it's really difficult, then you keep reaching to the floor. And then open the calf, press it down to the heel. Knee is well lifted, lift the knee up, back leg up and press it back. Press away from the face, feel low back stretching. Arms try not to forget, keep yourself in line. Beautiful. Now both legs in line, feet parallel. And just feel your body back to symmetrical position. Yeah, down dog is a symmetrical pose. Let's walk forward. Feet forward. Take your legs wider to the side and even wider than the mat. And maybe even heels a bit out. You see, I'm a bit like this with my feet. And then for people, stiffer people, breaks and maybe you reach forward like preparation stage. If you can go down, try to go down. And maybe even do like me. It's maybe not all of you will be able, but when the elbows going down, Daphne, you may be at the wall, right? It's not still Utthita, a very deep stretch. So bring the elbows further down to the floor. Keep reaching your knees and thighs. Lift the shoulders, the trapezius. See, your legs are really firm. You're not allowed to drop your legs. Feel your knees and thighs lifting. And try to press elbows further down, like someone is pulling it down. So the ribs are releasing down. Not the low back in a way you feel the stretch. It's really the ribs are stretching. Very good. Release the hands in front of you. And now, guys, feet a little bit closer. Look, I know that not all of you can do hands on the floor like this. So that's why for people who can't stretch like this, let's try on the bricks for people who do this position higher, yeah? So watch out, I took my fingers pointing back. It's a very, very nice way to open the shoulder blades armpits, because you see it's the full rotation of the arm, and this one, the stimulation is very, very big. I will go lower, so it's up to you also how lower you would like to be. And we stay here, Uttanasana. So press your heels, press your feet, reach your arches up, or roll your shoulders further back. See if you feel this body, the shoulders come to your neck, it means you need more height, maybe even the chair. I believe, Daphne, you can do it because the height, yeah, just enough height, and maybe even you can do it on the knees. I never tried, but so great rotation of the shoulders back. Armpits going forward, top shoulder blades coming forward towards the sternum bone, and trapezius going down to the waist. And then exhale. Release your arms forward. Take the bricks to the side. Hands on the hips. Inhale, come up. Just step forward to the front side of your mat. You can't see me at all. Why? Because it's too low. Just as I said, I want one dynamic thing, and then we go to, I call it parter. I don't know why. When we sit, yeah, when we do something on the ground. Inhale, reach your arms up. Bring your palms together, look up. It's a little bit from Surya, but not really fully. Go down, Utthita, arms just in line, lifting you up. Try to descend the hips, sit lower in the full Utthita. It should be the thighs almost parallel to the floor. Then release your hands and step back to the plank. As I said, I'm not going too hard today, no chaturangas, but plank. Reach yourself forward. Roll the back under. Then we go back to down dog. So press your hands, go back down dog. Then take your both feet together. They say ladies on the period are not allowed to raise the leg. I believe it's okay. It's not what we do all the time. Just reach your leg up. If you worry, you can keep it down. And then step forward for Vira 1. Step forward, left foot down, hands on the hips, come up. So look, the front leg is 90, hands on the hips. Turn your left hip forward, raise your abdominal wall. Remember that in this Vira 1, the pelvis has to become vertical. You're not allowed to tilt it. And then take your arms out to the side and keep them slightly like this, sideways. Just a little bit, not vertical, slightly more sideways. And reach your palms a little bit more back, opening your armpits more. And then turn your left side of the body, move forward, and bring your arms vertical. Press this left heel further down, look up. Try to make your pelvic ring vertical. Pull yourself out of the pelvis. Spine is extending. And then look forward, release the arms, hands down, and step back, plank. Notice if you're a big fan of chaturangas, you can do one. Yeah, just to make your arms stronger. And then exhale, go back, down dog. So in a classic vinyasas, you would just do all the time chaturanga after each pose. I'm not doing it now. And then take your both feet again closer together. We swing the left leg in the air. Left leg in the air. 3 leg down dog, left leg up. Stretch yourself away. Elbows up, forearms up, right hip up and back. And then take it forward in between the hands. Again, warrior 1. See, guys, that the foot is not fully in. This is not a good journey when you always have the foot pointing forward. It's not teaching right thing for this hip. Press the heel down and then the hip rotates. That's the message. It's not pointing forward by definition. You have to turn it yourself. Hands on the hips. See that your frontal groins are lifting. Pelvic ring is lifting. Sit lower if you don't sit low enough. And then again, take your arms up, but slightly more to the side. So it's not vertical, it's slightly sideways, and bring them a bit more back to open your armpits. Shoulder blades are coming forward. And then keep turning your right side of the body extra hard forward. Bring your arms to parallel. If you can, look up and bring yourself further away from the hips. Reach up, out the hip pressing. And then look forward, release the arms. Again, chaturanga, just a plank, but if you're tight, you can go down dog. Reach your chest forward, heels back, arm even up, and then go back. I know the first sequences, they're always like the hardest, but we need to go through to allow the body to sing later. Don't worry if you feel really stiff. That's my message. And then look forward, feet together, jump forward. Let's go again to Utthita. Release the hips, reach your arms up. Abdomen up again, legs heavy, trunk tall and light, arms light. Pull them kind of away from each other, hips down, arms up. And inhale, come up, hands together in front of the chest, by the sides, Tadasana. Just to keep the subject, I want you to do once Vriksasana. It's a tree pose, this one. And you still can see my face, so I will go completely to the wall. So I will cheat a bit, I will have a wall. You guys can choose for yourself, and maybe you have wall at your side. Ready? So think what you need, because yeah, we won't do it too long. So think if you need wall, be close to the wall. So I'm standing, balancing on the left leg. I turn my right leg out, and I bring it all the way to the inner groin. Never place it on the knee. Yeah, and lock it, the hip to the foot to the hip. Especially if your foot is sliding, it means this hip underworking. Inhale, reach your arms up. Look forward, don't look at the screen. Turn the knee further out and press the buttock of the bent leg more forward, especially where the buttock connects to the leg. The standing foot, big toe mount pressing, outer foot pressing, arches lifting. Good trees, guys, well done. Exhale, come down, release the foot. We'll do Vriksasana prone one more time later in the day. So just remember the structure of the body, because later we'll do it while we are on the ground facing down. So now, especially, yeah, don't be in rush, yeah, don't control this hip, suck it up when you turn this leg out and you prepare your leg to come up. Also try, guys, not to catch your leg and come up from this, yeah? So you're already vertical, and only your leg is nicely comes up. Bring the leg to the inner groin, press the foot to the thigh, thigh to the foot. It's weird to have wall behind right away. Too much, you know, help. I'm kind of relying on it, but why not? And then reach your arms up. Reach your arms up. Stretch yourself to the maximum. Trees are normally very tall, growing towards the sun. But remember the connection and the story on the bend leg groin. This knee has to descend down, roll back. The hip, the buttock where connected to the leg should come forward. Don't look at the screen, look through, breathe. Standing thigh, press back. Well done, guys, come down. Very good, release the leg. Okay, one more pose, as I said, we'll do having the chair or something for the foot to open the leg sideways. So what my concern is, oh, actually this is a nice thing, my bad of the kid. Please use the chair if you keep sliding. So yeah, you place the chair to the wall and then you can have it like this. And notice down that I'm doing the pose sideways. So my right leg, okay, maybe I should change because I was teaching Vriksasana opposite. Yeah, so I will do right side, left to myself. So if your foot is sliding, you have to use the height I said. And what I'm noting again, that your foot is pointing up and the bottom leg is pointing down. What did I say? Pointing forward. Yeah, pointing forward. Something like this. Let me see. Yeah, and also note that your foot is, the leg is 90 degrees. So I'm watching at my screen and see that, yes, it's actually all right. Don't bring the leg too high for now. Yeah, 90 degrees are enough. Hands on the hips. Honestly, it would be probably okay to use the belt, but I didn't say it on time, so let's try without the belt. Hands on the hips. See that the front thigh, the leg that you are standing on, is pressing forward. Try to press it further back. Try to press it further back, and the buttock of the leg that lifted, descend down and press forward. This leg, the right one. I hope for you it's right one. And then inhale, reach your arms up. Again, keep standing firm on your legs. Turn your abdomen from right to left. Breathe. Buttock move more forward, Liam. The buttock becomes really hard and bumpy. Push it forward. Exhale, release the arms and bend your leg and come down. Okay, other side. I will use now the other support, but it shouldn't change how you do it. You just do what is handy for you. So again, left leg is straight, right leg, don't pull too high up. Why the pulling up is not handy right away? Because most of the time it means you roll the buttock up. So buttock has to learn to rotate downward. Sitting bone of the left buttock press forward towards the femur head of this leg so they become friends. And inhale, hands on the hips, sorry. Press both feet to each support. See the arches reacting, the legs are really firm. I hope you get tired after these exercises because you're not allowed to do floppy things. Like for example, now I'm not working, everything a bit soft. Now I'm working, this leg is turning, this thigh is pressing back, the back leg is lifting up. Second, guys, bring forward. Abdomen, send more back. Inhale, reach your arms up. Breathe. Ira Romanova, I do believe you can take your leg. Anya, that's Ira Nagaliska, yes, it's correct for you. Yeah, I thought you can reach higher, but it was different there. Turn your abdomen now from left to right. Turn, reach up. Exhale, release the legs and the arms and the legs. Yeah, interesting. Okay, now this is what I mean. I would like us to go to the floor. And guys, belt is really nice and good support. And honestly, I forgot to say, but brick also needed. So I will show first on the right side. For me, I hope it won't confuse you because I'm not standing anymore. Make it even. So guys, look, we did it a while ago this way, but I do believe it teaches the right things. So you will prepare the brick on the right side of your hip, left leg first bend, and you place the shin, the widest part of your calf, on this block. Stiffer people, I believe you need more height. Softer people, I believe less height. Yeah? And belt, still will be needed a belt. So look, I'm using this, and I know it's very difficult even for me with the highest brick. Then prepare your belt. Brick is there. I'm not going to change much. I just extend my leg up, left leg first bend, because first, again, I want to get a good information and good work for my right leg. I turn the hip out, and then I bring the leg to this brick. See that you're not actually already lying to yourself and you don't tilt on the right side. Actually, somehow I feel I'm almost there, like in the wrong place. And then right elbow to the floor, extend the left leg. So see that your hips are in line. That's the worry, that if you're too much on the right, the left hip is coming up, and this is not how it should be. Your right and left hip should be completely in line. So I would say I fight to get this leg that low a lot. So maybe guys, if you know you're stiff, use 2 bricks. 2 bricks for the right shin. So now I will tell you why I want this shin to be supported by the brick. I want you to press the foot down, but suck and lift up this calf area away from this brick. The same way I'm asking you to bring up the right outer hip where the buttock connected to the leg, this smile of the buttock also bring up. In a way, it looks a little bit like you're lifting this side of the pelvis and you roll it from right to left. Guys, it should be difficult. It shouldn't be easy at all. When you do all these instructions, it's not comfy and easy. And then press your left thigh to the floor, extend the heels away, long legs. Please watch out, your abdomen is supposed to be almost Tadasana, like facing up. And then gently take your right leg up, bend your left leg, and then we change the side. Guys, if you don't understand something, please communicate with me. And please don't be satisfied. Like, let me show this mistake quickly. Yeah. The leg is very low. Like, for example, you see, and this hip is bulky and lifted. This is not the story. So I definitely need more height. I definitely need more height. So those hips are in line. So get ready, brick on the left. See that the leg goes 90 degrees, not up to your shoulder, just 90. And be ready, place it there. Place a belt on your left foot. Catch it with your left hand. Release the leg to the side. Elbow, I also keep to the side. Buttock, toe buttock goes away from my waistline on the left side. And then when I'm ready, I'm extending my right leg. Oh, difficult. I hope you feel it. It's really a work for your outer leg. It really needs to become firm and steady, this outer leg. Right arm to the side. And now the place where the brick is, this outer calf, lift up. Press the foot down, but outer calf, lift up. Buttock connected to the leg, this area, lift up. Turn your abdomen from left to right. Because I know it's almost impossible for me to see what you're doing because we are on the ground. Just be really concerned about evenness of your pelvis and about firmness of your bottom left leg, outer leg. The one that faces the floor should lift up. See that maybe your abdomen is uneven because the buttock is not extending to the right heel. Yeah, rotate this buttock to the right heel and then press strongly the right leg. Right leg is strongly to the floor. Abdomen turning from left to right. Keep checking your pelvis. Keep checking your pelvis. Few more breaths. Perfect. I suggest let's bend the right leg and then gently lift the left leg because I believe this groin is really tight. Now, guys, I do believe you have to watch a little bit first before you continue doing with me. We do similar pose, but facing the floor. And now if I place my balls to my face, you won't see a thing. Or maybe you will see a thing. Okay, no, you won't. Sorry, I just think how the camera will get the idea or not. So you have something for your foot. I prefer balls. So you can take your bricks, especially if it's a foam bricks, you know, the hard one. And then I hope you have something for your front to lie down. And you get your right leg on 90 degrees to your body. And yeah, can you see much? Yeah, I think if I lie down, you kind of recognize now the shape. It's very much the same, but you're prone, you lie down. But then guys, we'll stay down. I'm just lifting myself so I can talk. We stay down, we use this hand to lift up, and we will try to raise the right leg a few times, 5 times. Then we will do the same thing when the leg goes to Vriksasana. Yeah? So the foot goes up. Oh, can you see anything? Yeah. And then again, you will try to raise this knee a few times off the floor. Yeah, I hope guys you got the idea. I'm just thinking if I lie down like this, maybe it will be still better. You won't see my body then, yes? Okay. Let me, instead of bolster, use the blanket so it doesn't steal a lot of picture. And we all lie down on the front. On the front, right leg on the brick, on the blanket. Let me try to be closer. Yeah, like this. Whoa, that's it. I think that's picture the best. Extend the left leg away. And guys, again, instead of pumping up this area, you can even give a good hug to this buttock to go away to the left heel. Turn this leg out. If you feel your knee, it means you are not strong enough in this leg. This leg should be extremely firm. And now again, this side of the buttock in connection to the leg, press down. And now we reach the left arm forward, right hand here, and then try to lift your leg off the floor. 1. Lena, very good. Guys, I saw Liliana because it's quite quick, but try to keep the focus of the buttock not coming up, yeah? So just be sure you are raising it without lifting the butt. 2, 3, 4, if you tight, don't do more, and we do 5, 4, that's it. Now, take your leg to Vriksasana. I believe it won't be super easy. Again, you can raise the knee a little bit on the blanket. Oops, on the blanket. If this Vriksasana position not doable, you can do Vira 2 legs, so the foot is forward. Okay, try to bring this foot to the thigh. It will keep sliding, I believe. And then let's try to raise the knee again. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Very good, guys. Release the leg and just compare the feeling in your right side and in your left side. Which leg feels longer? Which spine feels different? And change the side. Extend the left leg away from you. I'm turning completely because I have a ball, but see what is the best for you. So 90 degrees, 90. Raise the foot, it will challenge you. Yeah, it will challenge you when the foot is higher. And watch out for your butt. It's really pumps up. And remember, in Trikonasana, this is very much Trikonasana. We need to lengthen this area down. So this low back is long. So see it. Here, it already teaches you a lot. So stay a little bit here. Turn your abdomen from right to left. Sorry, what did I say? From left to right. And press your right foot to the ground. And feel your left leg extremely firm. Yeah, don't become weak because there you can hurt your knee. Yeah, if you don't hold the muscles, your joint will be damaged. And now you press, you'll reach your right arm forward. Your left arm comes closer to you to help you to raise yourself a bit. And then we raise the leg 5 times, the foot. 1, 2. Ira, is it 90? It's so easy for you. It looks like 3 different era. Different era. Iraman, I can't see you. 4 and 5. Girls, I'm curious what you're doing there. I'm sweating. Okay. Okay, now it's time to go to Vriksasana. So this is a little bit harder because you need to find a place for your blanket, and you still need to find a foot and thigh connection. Can you still do Vriksasana prone? Facing the floor. And then again, similar position of your hands. One hand can still hold the foot. Do the lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. If you want to do less, definitely do less. And again, still stay on your abdomen. Release your pelvis. See how that all changes. Very good. Then press the floor away. Inhale, come up. Let's do 1 down dog. Just we've done such a great work on the hips. Let's see how, if any good happens into your down dog. Can you lift your legs better? Can you feel back thigh going further back? What is the difference? Maybe your distance is a bit bigger because your legs are more connected. See it. And then exhale, release the knees. Utthita Parsva, legs to the sides. Please, guys who are having difficulty sitting upright, use blanket or bolster. If also it's too hard, bring the legs a bit closer to each other. Utthita Parsva. So make it good enough for you, yeah? Don't just go crazy. Hands by the hips. See, in this pose, we want to have very straight line of the pelvis and the abdomen and the body itself, because if we quickly lose this observation point, we probably either tilt back or for flexible people will tilt forward. So watch yourself here to be really completely perfectly aligned. The legs are in line, knees, middle thigh, middle shin pointing up. So don't turn your leg out, and lift yourself up. I would like us to do, remember the pose, I have a name for it, Virabhadrasana 2 sitting. So we'll, let's do the same way. Right leg we bend. And you place the foot sideways, you see, on the outer edge. Not the whole foot touches the ground, but only outer. This hand stays here supporting me. This leg turns the thigh out. This leg turns the thigh out. Lift yourself up. So in a way, we soon go to Baddha Konasana when the foot will come closer, but this has to open a bit more. Extend the leg, change the side. So again, outer foot, press it down. So if your knee is easily going to the floor, lucky you. Давай, Ира Романова, do it. Knee to the floor. You should be better than me. She said to me, I have very flexible hips. I'm like, okay. I'm definitely not, especially right. Okay, one more time. Right one to the side, left one is bent. But now, if it's possible, try to get the foot further back, closer to the line of your body, and the knee further away from your body. I mean, the knee kind of wants to touch the wall behind. That's the thing. Wow. Very nice and gentle work. And then other side. Other side, different leg. Try to take the foot a bit closer to you. Okay. And then extend the leg again. So now, Baddha Konasana, Upavishta Konasana, dynamic way. I worry a little bit for Daphne. So Daphne, you're kind of, you decide how quick you want, how many you want. Just watch for what I'm doing. We're gonna go Baddha Konasana, going forward, Upavishta Konasana, going forward. Yeah, guys, just a moment. My computer gave me some sign. I want to close it. So, ready? We'll do 10 times. Maybe for some of you, it sounds a lot. Also, just maybe make it slower tempo and 5. Yeah. And always when we come from this pose to this pose, use your hands. So use your hands. Baddha Konasana. Come back, sitting forward. This was 1. Your own tempo, guys. I'm not even looking closely at you because I believe you each decide how low you want to go, how difficult it is maybe for your knees. Then definitely slower. Definitely maybe some rope inside the knee. I forgot to count. Let's say it was 5. This is 5. Now, 6. 7. Whoa, go. 8. 9, and this is the last one for me. 10 and 10. And then come back. Now, let's take our legs now together, butt in front of you. And I would say people who are stiffer, you should try to sit higher. You should sit higher. And we do a little bit of sequence that helps to open the groins in a slightly different way. It will be Vriksasana 1, the twist. Oh, guys, again, let's do like I'm properly mirroring you. So you bend your left leg. You bend your left leg. And try to bring yourself forward. So the arm goes to the knee. And you press this shin back. Oh, well done, guys. So now try to really see, you know, sometimes we balance like this with the legs resting on the thighs. This pose can teach it. So press this upper arm further back, press the shin further back, but sitting bone of bent leg more forward. And now, maybe you want to stay here. Maybe you want quickly to catch your arms. I know it's maybe hard, then use the belt. Or just keep being in between. Try to reach more forward. Keep pressing this forearm. Nick, we can see you. You probably lost me. Reach forward with your body. Shin more back. And then inhale, come up. And then try to catch this heel. If it's not possible, have a belt. On it, well done. And now this knee, send more back. Back. Well done, guys. Ardha Chandrasana. Now, I believe it will be hard. Maybe you want to bend this other leg. Try to bring this foot inside the elbow. Or I'm quite happy. Yeah, Daphne, I know it's quite difficult for hip and for the knee. Just guys who have a struggle, just try playing with this, you know, trying to bring this foot higher to you. People who can, try to keep your shin in line with your chest. In line with your chest. So yes, Liam, a little, yeah, very nice. Yeah, a bit higher. Now guys, pull this other leg, the one that was extended, and place the foot on top. Hands behind you. Press this knee back. Press this knee back. Try to bring this foot closer if you can. This one, closer if you can. Nick, very nice. The leg this one, try to bring closer. No? Okay, no. He said no. Okay, guys who find it hard, you stay maybe here, or you go just cross legs in front of you. The rest, this leg goes down, but this foot, okay, ideally to Padmasana. So pull this leg a bit higher and you are here. So you see my foot, proper Padmasana. If it's difficult, just cross legs. Nick, cross legs. Nicola, very nice. Yeah, very nice. Guys, I know it's super difficult for us, for Westerners. Now bending forward. I believe for some of you very difficult. For some of you it's okay, go forward. If it's difficult, just classic Svastikasana, cross legs. So Nicola, look, your knees a bit up. So maybe just go legs crossed. Yeah, release the leg, yeah, and go forward. And then inhale, come back up. Very gently release this construction. Legs in front of you. If your knee was a bit unhappy, just extra make your quadricep hard. Like extend the leg to the maximum. That would help to recover it. Other side. And Marichasana, sorry. Forgot what we started with. So this leg comes quite close to you and this upper arm goes over. If you're able to do it, guys, you are very close to these balancing Bakasana poses, because this leg has to be flexed deeply. The shin bone has to go back. The sitting bone has to go forward, chest forward. So yeah, Nick, look, the knee is bent and you go forward. Body forward, Nick. Yeah, and this arm presses the shin. Yep. Go forward. Now for people who easily doing these kind of things, catch your arms, reach forward. Maybe Daphne, you would prefer to just do the twist. But for me, it's now left hip is doing something a bit different to our classic stretches, yeah? Inhale, gently come up. And then we catch this heel with two hands. And we send the knee back into the armpit. Into the armpit. Or more back. And also see how important that you keep lifting yourself up. So don't be messy and sinking on your spine. Try to reach yourself high up. And then at that moment, let's see if you can bring this foot inside the elbow and bring the shin parallel to your chest. If it's not possible, you can do the next one. Yeah, the foot comes to the knee. Or you just keep playing around, sending knee back just a bit. You know, it's more like, yeah, give some softness, some oil the hip, some teacher says, oil the hip. Then we bend the right leg and we place the foot here on top. Yeah. And yeah, if it's easy, Start bringing this foot even closer and press this knee away from you. Yep, press this knee away from you. Yeah, some people are really, I feel like lucky having great stretching here. And then we go to half Padmasana. Yeah, so this leg goes down in front of you, but the top leg you pull to Padmasana. So my leg is resting. If it doesn't work, if it's really like this, Swastikasana, just feet to the ground. Stay here and then bend forward. So if it's too hard, Swastikasana, cross legs. And bring your hands closer to you. Inhale, come up. Honestly, guys, stretch your legs away. If you ever repeat these sequences in YouTube, this would be perfect to make it a little bit longer, like each of these stretches a little bit longer, or like 3 repetitions. Yeah, I don't do it because I still have a big plan, but you definitely, when you have time, you can do it. Okay, my last sequence is come back to standing poses. I want us to enjoy the result of what we've done. So come up. And we start with Vriksasana. Vriksasana. Guys, I cut away my foot, but you have my face. So again, be ready to have a wall nearby. If you need one, bend your right leg. Take your left hip in, bring the foot higher up, and then arms up. I'm not even saying many directions, just try to enjoy it on your own. Exhale, release the arms, release the foot. And then prepare other side. Hip in, turn the leg out. Yeah, remember all this was for a reason. Knee, the foot goes high up. Don't look at the screen, I don't as well, so I'm not commenting any of you. Just enjoy the pose. Not everything should be always controlled and fixed. Exhale, release the arms, release the leg. I do believe you feel more stable, yeah? So in a way, it just shows us that not only the foot sometimes have people in the stable, but the actual groins are not open enough, and then we lose the balance. Okay, Ardha Chandrasana, guys. I know it's a balancing pose, so I'll show quickly for people who don't recognize the name. It will be this pose, and then we balance on one leg again. Please use the wall if you have difficulty with balance. Yeah. Okay. Spread your legs to the sides. Okay. Sorry, I'm doing kind of again the same idea. Right leg out. Just briefly, Trikonasana without really long one. Hand on the hip. Use the brick, of course, for the hands. Back leg closer to you, hand forward. See that this knee, the standing leg knee, turns out still. And then reach yourself up. The hip that pointing up should not fall forward. Keep rolling it up and up to the ceiling. Then reach your arm up. The smile of the buttock, again, where the leg connects to the buttock, bring forward. Outer knee, keep standing back on the right leg to the left heel. Turn the abdomen up. Shoulder blades forward. Okay, big step back. Quick Trikonasana, not a long one. Inhale, come up. Hands on the hips. Take your feet forward, bring your feet together. Tadasana. And then again, spread the legs to the side for the left leg. Chandrasana, turn the leg out. Arms to the sides, Trikonasana. You see, I'm not even jumping. I don't want to be over excited. Hands on the hip. Bring this back leg close. Put a hand forward near your pinky toe, but 20, 30 centimeters forward. And then come up. Have your legs really stable and firm. Remember all the poses we've done on the floor. This sideway rotation of the leg. Outer leg is extremely firm. Left hip, turn up. Imagine you want to bring your left buttock more back on the wall behind you. Outer left knee, send more back to the right heel. And the smile of the buttock, more forward on the left leg. Okay, exhale, step back. Breathe, Trikonasana, not too long. Inhale, come up, bend your legs, take the feet together. So guys, I will do next pose, balancing. You can try it too. If it's not possible, again, use the wall. And you know what, maybe it would be really actually a good time to use the connection of the hand and foot. So maybe your foot is on the chair, but you have something to hold. If your legs can't extend. So that's it, it's the last active pose for today. Get ready, get ready, feet together, bend your right leg, again, lift it higher up, catch your big toe, turn this leg stronger out. Actually, this hand will go to the side for balance. So slowly stretch your leg and take your arm to the side. Yeah, I decided to fall. And exhale, bend the leg and release. Guys, I'm proud of you. It was good. Let's see if the other leg as good as the first one. Can be very different. Catch, big toe, turn the leg out. Yes, so you see my knee is not pointing forward, really far out. Arm is ready to come up. And just go. Okay, bend the leg and release. Just be in the moment in Tadasana. See if you feel extra strength in the legs, how the spine reacts when we've done that. Okay, let's go to the floor. Let's go to the floor. One more thing with belt. I suggest now to raise a little bit your pelvis, a little bit. Can be bolster, can be bolster. So when you lie down, you can see me because I moved my camera up. You raise it a little bit higher because we will do the pull leg over your head. Remember, it's quite a strong pose, but if the legs are not ready, I rarely give it to you, you know, because we often go somewhere different. So you see, it just helps me to have low back sinking down. And a little bit makes free this area. Yeah, sometimes when these muscles stuck into the mat, they won't be able to lift. So let's do first 90 degrees, maybe a little bit closer to you if you can. And just stay here. The abdomen is keep pressing to the floor, not maybe touching the floor. Depends on the height you have, but the feeling is nice in the abdomen. It's very soft. And keep pulling the legs to you. Keep pulling the legs to you. If it's not your favorite pose, if it's like a bit like this, that's fine. You know, it's more of a story for all of us. It's not like final result. So if you can catch the outer feet, close your eyes. Keep opening the back thigh. Release the arms in the shoulders. Shoulder blades going up. So if you feel you want a belt, please don't give up on belt. Again, the frontal thighs goes away from your abdomen. Try to touch the frontal thighs to the bones and bones further back to the hamstrings. Feel the work there, shoulders down, happy neck, happy shoulders. Exhale, release the legs. Just for a moment, turn to the side. And again, guys, I want you to play a bit. So if you need a belt, you need a belt. I want you to try to do this. Maybe, guys, you want to have back to the wall if you keep tilting back, but I do believe it's difficult to come up. But once you, no, it's not easy. Maybe legs to the wall then. Ready? Outer feet or the belt, lift yourself up. See that you are more likely hanging on the back hamstrings. For beginning, it's okay, but try to move forward on the front sitting bones. Irisha, Ramana are very good, but open the legs more. I see you can do it. Yeah, don't bend your arms fully extended. Shoulders down, shoulder blades forward. And now, Liana, you also work extra to extend the legs. Yes, Ramana, very good. Look forward, guys, and breathe. Exhale, come down. And people who are enjoying it too much, you will try to bring the legs a bit closer to you, okay? Not everyone will love it, so I'm not insisting, but it's like a next stage when we bring the legs closer. One more time. So either you stay where you are, and honestly, I'm okay-ish here, but I know the minute I start bending my arms, it's a big, big challenge. Again, try not to hang too far back. You see, this is wrong. Try to go more forward. And then bend your elbows. Breathe and go. Shoulders down. Oh, not today. Exhale, come down. Cross your legs. Swastikasana, all of us. Let's go like one more time forward. On purpose, have your back round, because in a way, the previous pose was a bit making our back narrow. And now we want it to be wide again. Inhale, come up, change the cross of the shins. And one more time forward. And inhale, come up. Shavasana, guys. Well done. Go to the floor. And release yourself. So release yourself over the floor. Soften your body completely. Release the bones, joints of the bones. Connection between the bones and muscles around it, fascias, tissues. The better you release your body, the deeper your shavasana will be. Soften yourself over the floor. So your arms, legs, soften the face.
And then the next inhalation, slowly coming back